live. Yes, we are. Now, everybody should be getting notified.
How come you got Hornet Fixer Bug Talk outro up there?
Oh, I have to drag them around.
Just Hornet Fixer or the outro?
See, I switch back and forth. Here's Ebomies.
Oh, I see. Oh, there you go.
And then I have to be able to grab yours and put it in here.
Gotcha.
But when I'm fucking around,
cool.
I got to figure out where I want to put stuff.
Okay, let me refresh my inbox. Yep, John's Solar Radio Network is live.
Okay, it was instant.
So
that's awesome.
Let's listen live. Let's see what it says. Let's see what we got. See if I can listen to myself talk. We got the commercial.
Eric's in
explicit.
Ebomi's in the chat room. There you go. Jim's in the chat room.
I'm not eating a VA dick.
Hey, it's nice to see it doesn't censor.
No, you just spell like shit.
Oh, you know what? It doesn't censor. Holy crap.
Here, let's see. Yep, there it is. It's on a 7-second delay, though.
Why didn't Joy mute?
Oh, and it's popping hard on the chat room.
You said it's popping hard?
Yeah, keep talking, guys.
Am I popping?
Yeah. No, you're not.
Is everybody popping? Popping.
I think everybody but me is.
Jim is gay. Test. Jim is gay. Test. Jim is gay.
Oh my God.
The inaugural show, Jim is gay.
There's the crazy Scotsman.
Everybody but John is popping, yes.
It might have something to do with the setting for bandwidth. Does everybody have a 360 standard as their outgoing bandwidth?
I have no idea how to check.
I don't either.
Okay, well.
Google is set to 720 for me. I know that.
Go to your on Google Hangouts. Go to the wheel.
Yeah.
Click on it. The wheel.
Oh yeah, bandwidth.
Click on bandwidth. Outgoing should be 360 SD.
Oh,
Incoming.
Okay. 720 HD. Okay. And okay.
And then HD should be 360. I mean, sorry, the other one should be 360 SD as well.
Okay, change them both. Done.
They got downsized.
Yeah, I think if we downsize it, it might help.
Done.
Joey, turn your microphone down.
Yes, please. So everyone out there in the chat room, hello, welcome. We're doing a little pre-show since none of us have any experience right now, so we're just flying blind. You guys are finding it. You're getting in the chat room. I see you're all testing the ability to say the word fuck. And yes.
There's no spaces in between anymore?
Yeah, not censored.
Okay, let's have some people talk other than John speaking that I can hear if we're still popping, please.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
Yeah, you're popping.
Ian, the cornhole Hornet Fixer.
No, Eric's not.
Scotsman, you can go kiss my ass.
Joey, you are still way too fucking loud.
Gotta dial it back,
And you're
Joey.
Joey is so gay.
Oh no, I changed the settings.
Did you change the bandwidth, Joey?
Yeah, down to 360.
Now just back your mic down. Just turn it down a little bit.
See, Joey, if you'd have been here before the pre-show, you'd have known how to do all this shit.
Sorry, my sister called from California.
You know,
We don't care.
the
Yes,
apple.
Dr. Steve, it's on.
Joey's mom knows what. Joey's mom is all good with the free cum.
Look at Scotsman. He's making up for the last time. Fuck, 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 pussy.
Fucking gay.
Seven dirty words that you can't say, you can now say.
All right, now are we still popping in the chat room? Are we still? Whenever anybody other than John Solar does it sound pop 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 when we're talking? Okay, somebody has to turn their speakers down.
Someone's got speakers on. Let's see. Douglas Walther says, yeah, there's some popping.
Let me turn mine on.
Really low volume.
Yeah, guys in the chat room and guys out there listening appreciate the feedback. It seems you are here, and so are we for the first time. The good thing you may be discovering is the chat room is not edited like it was on Blog Radio. The downside is I can't actually say I want to say hi to so and so because the only way I know you're here is if you just left a comment.
No, look on John's screen. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. I gotcha.
So as of right now, I know we've got Johnny Concho, Black Dog, the Crazy Scotsman. Hey, Scotsman, drink some whiskey, you.
Cunt.
Okay, so in the chat room, they're saying Black Dog is saying Robo Eric. Soccer Steve saying Robo Eric. So now I know what I sounded like when I was doing that shit.
But that's funny. Eric came in clear on my end. I heard everything he said.
So changing
Not through the chat room.
Yeah.
So changing the setting might not have.
We'll get it figured out.
We're
We'll
good,
get it
we're good.
figured out.
Here, just out of curiosity, I set it back to 720. Tell me, am I roboing? Am I popping?
You're popping.
God damn it.
Am I still too loud?
Yes.
God, I don't know what the deal is. It's like you're on like
Can you hear me all right?
8,000, Joey. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, Ed, we hear you fine.
Okay.
So, right
I am
now,
now 2 feet away from the microphone. Is this still too loud?
Joey, hold on.
So basically, what everybody's saying is either we're roboing or we're crackling, except for John.
Not really smooth on, yeah. Joey, go to your control panel, sound, and then click on your recording tab and turn your microphone down under properties.
Okay, I tried turning my microphone down a little bit more because I actually have a physical mixer that I get to use. So
I still hear somebody's.
Yeah, someone's got
chat room
speakers
talking.
going.
Who's got speakers running in the background?
No, I don't.
I have a headset. I have a headset.
I'm hearing a 7-second
Headsets.
delay. All right. I'm going to play the music anyways because we got to start it and we got to do it right for the first time. So we'll be back in 1 second. Wow. There we go. All right, back to that. Did everybody hear that okay?
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't either.
You gotta have your chat room sound on.
In the chat room, did you guys hear the theme song?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hearing a Carl's Jr. commercial in the chat room.
A what commercial? You must have just turned it on.
I got a dip fruit commercial.
Yeah, if you just opened up the chat room, you're gonna get a commercial.
Yeah. There'll be a pre-roll and a post-roll. Okay. Well, we're here tonight with Ed. Topic's going to be the Big C and the VA. We're going to carry on like any other show, but just bear with us, folks, because it's all new. Whole new place. We'll get it all straightened out. It'll get all cool and professional and all that. And hopefully we won't have any more issues like we did with fucking Blog Talk.
Speaking of issues, I can't actually have the show playing like Jim is. I have no control over my microphone. It's set at, or my speakers, and it's set at like a zillion. So I just got to listen to the Dip Strawberry commercial. Change my brain power forever.
Well, I'll leave my my master screen on, and you can use that for the chat room. So if you just bring that up as the primary screen on Google Plus, you can read the chat room.
I can see the chat room. I just tried playing it so I can hear the show.
Okay.
And I the little slider for the microphone doesn't let me change it at all. It's full blast. If I put the mouse over, I actually the finger changes so that I can move it, but it won't let me actually move it.
Like Smile Money said, Crazy Scotsman said, he logged in the first time, so it's already
So
on.
it's already a winner.
Okay, quick question. Does this sound lower?
A little bit, yeah. We'll get it, Joey. You sound you don't have that you don't have that horrible background that you normally have. No.
Yeah, because basically I got my mic settings down to like 35.
And it sounds way better.
Yeah, it's better, but it's still louder than everybody else.
I have a kit and no batteries.
Right, how about that?
That's all volunteer. Work.
You got a powerful mic.
That's about the only thing that Joey has is powerful.
Your microphone is on your head.
Joey's microphone is well endowed.
The gay is
Very.
strong with that one.
He is strong with Joey. Okay, so everybody, welcome to the new home of Locked and Loaded. As always, the picnic venue has changed, but the people here are the same. That would be Jim, your man in the hangar, our Florida connection. Tonight he's all out of whiskey, so he's Captain Grumpy.
I'm not out of whiskey. I'm out of mixer.
Wait a second, isn't whiskey your mixer, and you simply start off with a thimble of Coke?
Well, yeah, I already went through 3 thimbles of Coke, so guess what?
Oh.
Wow.
Due to the fact that I was trying to take care of some stuff, I did not get the opportunity to see your Friday video.
Well, if you didn't, just to let, is Christine close? Because there is the trigger for Christine's.
Ooh.
It's sweet.
She's outside.
Folds of on her eyes on her.
No, and being that you brought that up, the girls, the woman's build. Hang on a second. Why don't you show that to her again? Jim has the trigger for.
I know. I watched his video.
See, that's right. She commented on it.
I just spent time.
Now, I want to throw this out there. He put it out there, so it's not like I'm putting him on the spot. Scott, Insight Freedom, knows that I entered his VR only to get a hold of that Romeo 5 for Woman's Build. Scott says that if I do not win, he is still committed to the optics for the Woman's Build.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
I want to go on the record. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I am going to be adding some items to Insight Freedom's 750 subscriber giveaway. I'll go through the pile. I'll either be some more mags or maybe some EDC gear. Don't read anything into this, but it'll be everything from this battle box except for the knife.
Of course, yeah, you would keep.
Oh yeah.
I would put a knife in there though, but this month just happens to be another Tops knife. But in that we're here live, I just want to know that I appreciate Scott's friendship and congratulations because by now he's over 800 subs. He's had so many people interacting with him that he's running it for one more week. Because he originally said Thursday, which was yesterday, or when he gets 800, and both have happened. But I just want I'll be getting in touch with him. I figure out but I'm gonna put something together so when we find out who the winner is, I will ship out something, maybe some more PMAG, maybe a knife, maybe the entire battle box minus the. I'm gonna put together a care package for him. But I wanted to say thanks, and I didn't get a chance to tell Christine that. But so the woman's build will have that. So I will definitely let him know to send that on to Jim because Jim's trying to get everything, somewhat color matched. I don't.
Depends on the. It depends on if we can without we don't because we damn sure don't want to screw it up. So.
No, and that's why when we originally talked about this, my eldest daughter Samantha has a killer AR-15. Her graduation present was, to this moment in time, I think the most amount of money I've ever spent on parts to build an AR, and she wanted one thing, and because Dad had issues, the gun is still black. If you remember the movie, the movie, not the TV series, me and Christine started watching it, and I need to back up to the beginning, but Shooter with Mark Wahlberg, he has a completely all whited out AR, some kind of rifle in that movie. Samantha wanted a completely Arctic white AR, except for she wanted like a red mist to it, like you just optic at close range. And it's because Dad is a douchebag, and I'm like going, oh my god, how much money I spent on all those parts, and you want to make it all white, but it's her rifle. And since then, she does still want to have it done. So eventually, I think that might go visit Jim for a while. But that's another thing, it's like I've thought about this too, Jim. If you're gonna do a whole rifle, do the whole rifle. But how do you handle the optics without losing, say, the power ring and the numbers?
We have to tape those off.
So you just basically.
So they have a black ring. There's no way because they're not etched in enough to where I could color fill them. So, and we like to tape off the entire lens area, like from the number ring back. That way, we put like cheesecloth in there, and then we tape it all off so no blasting sand gets in there. When we blast them to get the Duracoat.
I have a question for you.
Can I say something real quick? Can I say something real quick?
Hypothetically say that the Earth traveled a little bit too close to the sun, and I got affected by sunspots, and I packaged up and sent you the JP to do some elaborate. What is the most? I mean, would you even want to even consider sandblasting a $3,400 scope?
No. And if you
Yeah,
send
really.
it, and if you send it to me, we got lost in shipping. I don't know what happened.
I have no idea. But have you seen Allison?
You better make sure you get the insurance on that postage.
Hey guys,
John,
I want to try something real quick. I want to try.
John, we can't hear you.
And I'm noticing. I just want to say, I want to say hi to the guys. Obviously, I can't see everybody in the chat room, but I can say Smile Money is in there, which is a fucking shock. We've got Steve. Steve, hey.
No calling yet.
We got Douglas, Black Dog, Stalker Steve, but hopefully, like usual, he'll be leaving soon. He's done nothing but fuck up my brewery reviews.
Crazy Scotsman.
Black Dog, Crazy Scotsman, Mark Peace, Johnny Concho, Douglas Walther. And that's about
Crazy Scotsman. Yep.
Can we try something real quick?
Go ahead, John.
Joey mute.
You're-
Joey mute. Ed mute. On Google, real quick. Okay. Hornet Fixer. I want to see if this works. Can you mute, but then turn the volume up on your chat room?
On my chat room? Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me all right now? Now you say something. I want to see if I can pick you up. Okay, no. All right. Didn't work. All right, unmute. Yeah, it didn't work. I was hoping maybe that'd be it.
No, we tried, and now everybody else is muted, and they don't. Ed, come back.
I'll type it in.
Yeah. Say he can't hear us. Or no, he can still hear us. He just
Yeah.
like he's off. He can hear us now.
Okay.
And leave Eric muted because he's talking to somebody and they're dropping magazines and everything else. So it's Eric's show. He's being the douchebag that we all know he is.
Locked and
Who's the
loaded.
douchebag?
Hey, don't aim me.
My brother-in-law showed up, so I was showing him the Desert Eagle for the first time, and he wants to shoot it, and I was telling him we're going out tomorrow. It'll be, for sure, it's going to be me, Jolson, and J-Dog. I invited my Sammy Poo. I invited her boyfriend, Corey, and I haven't gotten confirmation from anybody but Jolson and J-Dog.
I like that trigger. You're the douchebag now.
Oh, there's J-Dog now.
J-Dog's in the chat room.
J-Dog's in the house. I see Mr. Holster is in the chat room. Mr. Holster, could you go away and just let Jack?
Yeah, just let Jack.
Just let Jack in.
I think Jack's on an adventure right now.
Love that.
Since just so you know, you're doing the radio show, I'm gonna come in and talk about everything you know about liberals.
I thought we were going to talk about Ed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Let me. We got Joey from New York, and we can hear Joey.
You know what DFL stands for? Dumb fucking liberal.
Hey, Joey, that was for you.
Now we got no sound from Joey.
Oh, then that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Then, of course, the man that makes this all happen is Mr. Producer, the director, the extraordinaire, John Solar. And then, and John said he wasn't drinking, even though there's no code or anything. This shit could just keep going, and he's not going to get an extra bill for it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Those times when Miss Bomey goes, I wish I had 5 more minutes. We can. We can.
Yeah, so if something good is happening, but the man, oh, there's Joey.
There we go.
Let's just pretend that we still can't hear him.
And no, we can't hear you. Just go back to what you did before.
That's Joey. We can't hear you.
You motherfucker.
And the very first show over here on. What the hell is she? Oh, she's yelling at the dog. We'll just send Mike in with the Desert Eagle. That'll take care of that whole lick in her paw thing. So, the very first show over here at Spreaker, we have Ed, USAF Ed, and he wanted to, and I tell you, Ed, me and Ed were trying to decide what to talk about, and I told him I'd leave it up to him. So he texted me. He wanted to talk about the Big C, and I'm like, who's the cunt? And I was like, oh, my bad. The other Big C. And
I was waiting for that to be a mama joke.
Oh, they're on their way. Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured that would have been a
A
first.
little less than 2 hours.
as a matter of fact, you guys in the chat room, I'm looking for a good mama joke.
Best mama joke wins a big dick in your mouth.
Which leaves Joey, though.
Oh, Lord.
I'm guessing my sound's a lot better. It's not as loud.
Oh,
It's still loud.
it's still loud.
Fuck.
Oh, Jack is drinking beer and supervising Mr. Holster, so I guess
Okay.
there's some chance.
He must be back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
See, to me, Ed's a little loud now. Are any of you guys using the headphones with the microphone on the cord?
No, I'm not.
Curious, I'm wondering if that was maybe something that had to do with that. I don't know.
Hey.
No, my microphone on my headphones isn't even plugged in.
Yeah. Who did I miss anyone on that? Is Dr. Steve? Is Dr. Steve still with us?
Alright, I'll try that.
Wow, that's loud.
I have no volumes up.
We heard that just fine too, Joey.
Yes, we heard you sigh. The VA does sleep studies and gives prescriptions for CPAP machines. The controversy seemed to be some people wanted to add it to their disability. No, it's not that they add it to their disability. The VA gives you disability if you have sleep apnea. I had a guy at work with me that got 50% disability just for his sleep apnea. Never mind the fact that he was a fat motherfucker.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, here's
Now
one
I
for you.
realize that if you're going to get behind one thing, you might say then they might leave mine out. But there is just to take this in a direction that Jim just took it. A friend of mine, who's gone through addiction and helps people. The kind of things that you can go to the government and say that you have, and all of a sudden you become, in some cases, permanently disabled because she has a fear of walking out her front door. So the government now says she's 100% disabled and gives her I've actually recently heard it's slowly taking the place of the number one most abused, and it's not heroin.
Fentanyl? Fentanyl?
No, it's what they would give you if the doctor says you have chronic pain, where
Mm.
Hold on.
That's what I got.
Oxy or Oxy?
Yeah, oxycodone.
I still got some left from when I had my tooth extraction. About to go up to 103rd Street, sell them for $25 a piece.
There's your mama
Yeah,
joke.
there you go.
There's your mama joke, Eric, in the chat room.
What is it?
Yeah, I need to get to study, but the fucking Navy, this thing's how I go to a Navy hospital and a Navy doctor, they won't fucking give it to me. Oh no, I'm gotta figure out a way around it or fight it or whatever. It's just like the time to do it.
Yeah, I keep getting told by friends when I retired, I don't have any disabilities. I had a couple of problems while I was in the service, and they told me to take my medical records, go to the VA and get them looked at
Yeah.
to see. And the problem is, though, I went to the VA, which is out at our local Air Force base, and the guy looked over everything and said, "Well, here, take your record." He says, "Go home and see if you can find anything in there that you might be able to use, for disability." And I'm like, I have no idea how to read these medical records. Some of this shit you can't even read, I don't know. I'm having a problem with them right now. But
And I've said my VA stories about when I got out of the Navy and I went to the VA and got the physical and they gave me a letter saying that they after I got out I got about a couple weeks after I got out, a month or whatever. They said you got 5 disabilities. We're going to pay you for your hearing loss. We're going to pay you 10% because it's not that bad. Basically, is what they said. I'm like, well, that's because you kept rebasing me. I got rebased like 2.5 years before I got out, so of course my hearing didn't look like it was that bad. So and then then they said I had heavy scarring from being in the Navy, and I had bad knees, bad back, and I can't remember what the other one was, and I said, but they're a disability, but they're not bad enough for us to pay you any amount for. I'm like, well then how are they a disability and you're not going to pay me for them? And I actually went to the VA hospital in Cincinnati. It's a huge one, and I sat there for almost 8 hours and didn't get seen with an appointment, and about got thrown out of the place because I started raising hell with them. Fucking how did
I don't blame you.
Achilles out.
Before we jump in, what I wanted, what me and Ed wanted to talk about, I do want to go on record and say that if you, especially if you have a girlfriend, a wife, Joey's mom, and they're telling you that that you have the signs of sleep apnea, that's everything. It can be as simple as really bad snoring. It can be like what I was experiencing, like listening to Christine. It was just like, okay, there's a considerable amount of time that she wasn't breathing, and I was like, you need to get a sleep study. Well, at that point, I should have, taken my own advice, and it wasn't until the beginning of the summer when the New York boys were here, and I may or may not have been consuming large quantities of alcohol, but I fell asleep, and the following morning, it was kind of funny. It's like, not this like, you got a problem. He's got a fucking problem. if anybody needs to get a CPAP machine, Eric. And I was like, and he felt he thinks that the CPAP machines are such a game changer and a positive effect on your own life, your own comfort, your own longevity. There's so much going on. I mean, right off the bat, if you are waking up with headaches, or you just feel like when you wake up you're ready to go back to sleep, it's that lack of oxygen all night long on your brain. You'll end up like Joey. So he basically, Nihab actually grabbed me and said, "Listen, if I send you a machine, will you or will you not use it?" I'm just like, God, if everybody is feeling so strongly about it, I'll give it a try, sure. So he sent the machine, and I've been using it ever since. The only time I can honestly say that since the day it arrived, it has gotten used every single night, except for one night I had a really bad cold and I was having a hard time breathing as it was. And once you put the mask on, to me, I don't know if it's psychological or what, but I couldn't do it. And a couple of nights in the last week, I woke up again, kind of plugged up, pollen and shit in the air. And so I started off with it and took it off. But Christine was just like, "Thank you, God, because I don't snore. I don't snore anymore." And of the people that I personally know, if anybody, I would have been surprised every time Jim has been here if I would have gotten a fucking phone call from my neighbors. What are you cutting shit up with a chainsaw in your living room at 2:00? No, that's Jim. On the other hand, I have never seen, just to pick on Jim right now, I have never seen anybody sleep in what had to have been the most uncomfortable position. In the following morning, Jim, how'd you sleep last night? Oh, like a baby. Dude, he was cascading from my couch to the ottoman to the floor. It was just like, okay, I'm not gonna go pick him up. He's not, he's not my problem. You fell asleep like that. You fucking baby guys. I think you learned that if you're gonna get sleep, nothing's gonna stop it from happening. He's just, I got nothing.
He's out of your nose. You learn this in the military. Period. You learn to sleep anywhere and everywhere you can.
Yeah,
That is true. I have to back Jim up on that one.
so I'm just saying, as a public service announcement, if someone is telling you or you're having any of the symptoms, please go get the sleep study done. If you end up on the machine, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I mean, things that I didn't even think about is it was super nice. It was unbelievable, but as one of my best friends, everybody that's ever had any contact with I have knows his heart is literally a mile wide. And when he sees that somebody could use some help, he's always the guy right there. And it sucks because that's a completely different story. I don't want to go this direction, but people take advantage of people like that. It pisses me off. But that's different. So, he sends me a really nice machine. It's the Philips Dream Machine or whatever. It links with my phone. It tracks everything. He's still to this moment in time. What's this number say, or what's that number say? And I don't even have a freaking clue. What does that number even tell you? Well, it tells you how many times, basically the machine had to start you breathing again. And it's just like, for me, I think the biggest number I've ever seen was a 10, which is bad. But he says his dad was like a 20. It's like, wow. So, get the machine. It's a pain in the ass. You got to put distilled water in it. And this one actually heats the water. And, brings a nice warm mist or whatever. Oh, and as a side note, if you use the full mask, which if our big brother Wade was here to tell you, you want to go with the full mask. It's much better than just the nasal thing. The mask, if you have your moisture set too high, the mask has folds in it and it fills up with water. And if you roll over right, trust me, that'll give you the shock of your life. If you have a dream that you're underwater, it's probably happening right there at that moment in time. But no, it's
Have your numbers have improved on this while using it?
Yeah.
no, it's really not doing anything to fix your problem. It's just yeah. No, that those nights where I may stop breathing and I get from like a 0 all the way up into like the 9s and 10 numbers. That doesn't change. It just simply tells me that I have to keep using it. So but for me, that first week that I had it, my half was like, so how did you feel when you woke up? And I said, I honestly felt that I got to sleep. I wasn't waking up all the time. And things that I thought were going to be a problem, like forgetting that you have a mask on and you get to go use the bathroom, and it's like, snaps your head back as you just ran out of hose. None of that was the case. But you also have to stay up on the machine too. They have filters in them for cleaning the air. You got to make sure that you're cleaning where the distilled water goes, so you don't get anything nasty. If anybody out there has that auto water thing for your dog, the shit that builds up on that, you definitely don't want to know you're ever reading that. On the other hand, I have questions. What would happen if you filled the machine with whiskey?
A good time.
Make for an enlightening evening.
Hey, Eric, how'd you sleep last night? Fucking fine.
I feel great.
So, there it is. I'm just going to throw it out there. I am a new user to a CPAP machine, and as much of a pain in the ass it is, I get much more out of it than the inconvenience of using it. So I'm very appreciative that I have sent it to me, and if he hears this, there is no circumstance I don't use it. So, okay, Ed, I do have a question. Everybody that's here right now is a friend of yours, and you want to give us an update on everything you've gone through to this point in time and where the Big C is right now.
Well, all the radiation treatment is over with. I've done that for 36 days, something like that, a month and whatever. My chemo, the last two, canceled because my white blood cell count was down, and the doctor didn't want to give it to me because the possibility of catching an infection, with their white blood cells, and believe it or not, the chemo is actually what was driving it down. So they were hoping it would go back up, but anyway, that's all done. My next adventure, I guess, is trying to go back to work when I can, probably light duty, and I will probably have to go get another PET MRE scan and another CAT scan so they can make sure that it's all gone. But it just seemed like, I got like I won't show you. You're on, but I got like a sunburn.
And put your pants back on.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. But, yeah, a little too much, huh?
Yeah,
I don't think
a little
that's where
too
you
much
got.
show and tell right now.
I don't think that's where you got the treatment, Ed.
Just use your inside words.
I have a good sunburn going on, so I'll leave that to your imagination. How's that? But yeah, everybody I've dealt with is really great. So, I love everybody out there in our community too.
Now we've talked, and I know that you're being treated really good. Are you going through the VA for your treatment?
No, this is all done through TRICARE.
That's probably why. You have good things to say.
I did get a pretty good sized bill though for my radiology, so I haven't completely escaped, the wrath of high bills. I don't know what else is going to come in. You just never know. But yeah, it's going to be costly. So, well, I got to bring up that even though I was in the military, your health care that we're provided, you still got to pay for it. Even active duty guys and girls. But the thing about it is the how can I put it? Like CMAX and a couple others out there, they don't have that same benefit, and it really, I just can't imagine it. I can't, I just not absolutely imagine what they have to pay, for their insurance. It's pitiful. And I know you're probably, same thing. Joey, I don't know about Jim and John, but yeah, my medical has been pretty good to me so far. But yeah, I got a pretty good sized bill that I'm gonna have to pay.
I'm lucky. I got we have a different plan type situation here. You have the VA, you have the TRICARE, but then they have a private insurance company that works with TRICARE. It's called Martin's Point. It's available in like 6 different places, but you end up paying I think it might be $700 and something a year, and it's pretty darn good. It's pretty darn good. Yeah, it covers a lot.
Yeah.
We haven't. I mean, with Rhett and the kids being born. I mean, a birth was totally covered, all the way done. Didn't have a penny.
Cool.
No, not 1 cent. Now you got your co-pays and stuff on different things, but yeah, I'm lucky. I'm very fortunate to have that available to us.
Yeah, that's really a benefit there. You get that on your side. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure like Jim as far as his healthcare. I know I think Jim, you were TRICARE.
Yeah.
We were just talking while you were out about the radiology bill that I got.
You kidding me? At last hospital stay, I got 2 bills here I got to pay, and that TRICARE wouldn't pay. But last year, when the Navy sent me over there, they paid 100%.
Yeah.
So yeah, and everybody touts how good you guys don't have to pay for all, like I do for healthcare and all that. Well, I still pay for this healthcare even though it sucks.
Yeah. That is very true. There's a lot of people out there who don't believe. You're military. You're covered, man.
Yeah, and I am. I have health care. Don't get me wrong. I'm not,
right.
But I have to go to the Navy hospital. I can't go out of town unless they send me, or I'm going to get these massive bills like I got here. So, but and yeah, I pay. It comes out of my retirement check. My care gets paid for. There is upsides. I don't pay for my prescriptions, which thank God. Some of them fuckers that come out are god awful.
Jesus. Pitiful.
Yeah, but yeah, I spent 20 years in the military, so yeah, I think I deserved it. I earned that.
Right.
So, I didn't flip burgers for 20 years ago. All right, give me a pension, assholes.
That's true. And the thing is, like with me, I got, 2 specialists. No, actually 3. One guy, I don't even know why I have to see him. He don't do nothing except see me every 6 weeks or whatever the hell it is. Ask me how I'm doing, and then I get to pay $30. Now, it don't seem like much to a lot of people out there, but $30 is $30. What am I paying for here? You don't even give me you don't give me shit. I don't.
the
but I
Navy
got to go see him.
maybe we're treating old people problems. Well, I don't think that's correct. Okay, but no, I go to my Navy doctor, and he goes, "How you doing? Are you doing okay? I got your blood work. You know, this is good. This is good. You know, you need to take more. You got to do a vitamin D pill. I'm going to give you a prescription for that." But he does nothing else. All they're worried about is my cholesterol and my A1C. He doesn't give a shit about my heart. He never asked me how my heart is. So I purposely have been putting off seeing him we'll put it off until probably September, October, and then when I go in 6 months after he wanted to see me and go, "Yep, I had 3 more stents put in. No thanks to you assholes."
Yeah,
So, you know,
exactly. Man.
they just don't. It's like I could have died last year at a Navy hospital because the little whatever the fuck she was, assistant or what the PA or whatever the fuck the physician.
Yeah, physician's assistant.
That
Yeah.
they sent me to see. She goes, "Well, I don't have any background on you. I can't do anything." I'm like, "How about you do some blood work right now and actually do something?" I'm telling you, I have a heart issue going on, a chest pain. I feel like I'm having a heart attack if I walk from here to there.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Well, over here, we'll get your blood. Come back in 2 weeks." I go get blood, and I come back in 2 weeks. She goes, "Well, you're a diabetic." I said, "So that's causing my heart to feel like it's coming out of my chest?" And she goes, "Look, I know you take more than 15 minutes of my time. Why don't you? I can't do nothing for you." And I started raising unholy hell, and of course the little squiddly diddlies come running in there.
Yeah.
So she gets mad, runs to the Navy captain or commander, whoever it was she has to report to, and she gets the fucking foreman to take me over to the emergency room. They admit me, and then I have a fucking episode right there in the fucking emergency room. Thank God. I could have been driving home when that happened.
No shit.
That would be a bad thing.
Yes.
Because I don't know how to explain it. I was in so much pain it lifted me off the bed. I was arched so hard. So yeah.
Wow.
And that's the military. That's the Navy fucking part of it. The small money. I'm sorry, but you don't know what you're talking about there. But the triage medical care. This is the actual fucking what all the civilians all those retirees have to go to, and it's not triage. It's a no shit facility. It's in a hospital, of course, but it's not the emergency room. They do whatever the bare minimum, whatever you want to call it. If you've not been there, if you haven't done it, you really don't understand. I guess what I'm trying to put across, and I understand that. And I'm not, I'm not trying to belittle you or anything. I'm just trying to. Hopefully, you guys understand what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this isn't about me.
Oh, no. No, that's good information because a lot of folks don't know that out there. Yeah, and I understand what you're talking about, Jim. And if I can go back and when my dad was pretty bad off, with he had diabetes and all that stuff, and we're talking like 80s, 70s, actually late 60s and stuff, when he come down to diabetes, but eventually he had a place in his lung, and they took him to, he was living in Knoxville, Tennessee at the time, and they went to I think it was Anderson Hospital or whatever, and they tried to put him into a, kind of like a CAT scan for that time back in the 80s, and he couldn't do it because he was claustrophobic, and that was from the war and stuff, World War II. But you would have thought that at the time I should back up. They put me in one, and I found out that I was claustrophobic. That thing's like being in a coffin, And And so I found out later on that they could give me a sedative, and make me happy, and I wouldn't care whether I was in here or not. And I always wondered about that because the thing was back then, it's kind of hard to explain. But the VA hospitals, if you think they're bad now, they were really bad back in the 80s and the 70s and stuff. He was never offered, like, hey, why don't we just give you like was it Xanax or something like that to calm you down and get you in there and find out what the hell is going on. They didn't even do that. They just sent him home, And then a little while after that, he passed away. But I'm not blaming it totally, on the VA hospital, but the service is shitty. And in some places still today, I think it's shitty. I've seen some of the stuff over here at Jefferson Barracks in Missouri, right across the river from me. I mean, it's pretty bad to me,
And it's not Navy, it's not just Navy, it's not just Air Force. I worked with a guy who was in the Army, and he's like, yeah, you go to the medical and they get you got your bone sticking out of the arm, they reset it, tape it up, and go, here, take vitamin M. What? Vitamin Motrin. Like 800 milligram Motrin, take it 3 times a day till the pain goes away. Okay.
Yeah. That's bad. It really is.
She likes vitamin S.
Vitamin sperm. Just like his mom.
Oh my God.
If I ever showed you guys a picture of my mother, you'd be singing a different tune.
Fix or it didn't happen.
That's stupid.
One of these days, she's going to be sitting where Joey is, and we're going to turn that camera
Just
on
like
and
you
go,
never
shit.
seen the pictures of my hot sister.
Yeah, trust me, you don't want to go down that road.
Mama was
Pete,
bad.
Pete from the Armory Channel, you should see his sisters. That was the dumbest thing he ever did. I'm like, so like still to this moment in time, he'll like say something, I'll be like, yeah, you want to say hi to your sister? She's right here. Never mind, there's something in her mouth.
Oh my God. So Pete.
So Joey, get those pictures of your mom and your sister on over, and we'll let you know.
Yeah, never gonna happen. Yeah, I enjoy the mama jokes now. I'm not gonna attempt the ones afterwards, so no thank you.
So what's your mom's first name, John?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Just asking.
No, because I know that's gonna be the butt of all the mama jokes now.
No, I promise you, I will not use your mother's name in a no. I'll say mama,
No.
but I won't say I would never say your name, dude. That is my word.
It's gonna happen.
I just asked. Like I said, I wasn't fucking with you.
I'll tell you after the show.
Okay. I mean, I have ways of finding out things.
Oh, hell yeah. It's only... I can have it in 20... I can have all of it in 24 hours.
Facebook anymore.
Other ways of doing things.
I can have everything, Joey, in 24 hours.
Yeah, I know. I'll make you work for it. How about that?
Along with the pictures. Joey, you'll notice right here on the flashcards, here's your mom. Here's your mom coming out of the house. Here's your mom getting in her car. Oh, looks like she didn't wipe.
Joey, I was not doing that. I was not going to do that.
Oh my God. Jeez. Jeez.
We're talking about Joey's mom.
Again.
He's going to send over some pictures of his mom and sister.
So we can pick her up some more.
No, I wasn't good. No.
No, you're not going to pick on her.
Fun cops. Fun cops. Fun police are here.
The fun police. Yeah. Warning, the fun police are here. Shut her down.
You cannot make fun of his mother. That's just wrong.
So wrong.
Okay, so want to be on the show? Dial 81. Just kidding.
Just a kidding.
I gotta take that phone number down.
I just got to see the look on John's face. So if you want to get on and
Yeah.
talk with Ed, dial 818-53. Go fuck yourself.
You go fuck yourself.
So what happens if you dial that number? Is that a number that was specifically assigned to you?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I was like, yeah, let's call that motherfucker.
Hold on.
It's Friday night. Why aren't you on the air?
Let's find out. 818-5.
You'll end up on somebody else's show.
532-9773.
Welcome to Blog Radio. This number has been disconnected.
Oh, darn.
I see
Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, wait.
Your show has not started. Back within 15 minutes of show time. Thank you.
Thank you for using Blog Talk.
Fuck off.
Booger off.
Go booger off.
Yeah, go booger off.
818-532-9773, huh?
Wow.
Just start posting it everywhere. For good time, Joey's mom, dial 818-532-9773.
9773.
Seriously though, Joey.
It's still linked to us. It says the show hasn't started yet. Please call back 15 minutes before the show starts because it's another day of payment. Tomorrow they have their big surprise.
That's when they run your car through and find their 6 cents on your pizza.
Yeah. I figured they were gonna play. I figured they would play a game with me. So what I did was I went in while everybody was still happy, and I switched to one of my American Express gift cards that has like $3 on it. So they do the $1 test. It comes back perfect, and they're all set to go. And it erases my other card. And then tomorrow they'll be like, "Hey, there's a Hey, I'm like, yeah, I told you shut it off. If you didn't, that's your problem." I left it in the free status so that all the old links from all the old shows will still be active. And I can't believe that we are now at 9:53 Eastern Standard Time, and you haven't said one damn word about being on Spotify.
Well, it was kind of a touchy subject in the house. Yeah. Jim's on Spotify. Congratulations, Jim.
Fuck off. And I am on Spotify. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you guys out there listening, you guys in the chat room, basically, well, give credit where credit is due. Christine put the foot in the door for the John Solar Radio Network, and Spotify picked up both me and Jim. So if you want to be able to listen to this tomorrow, you can do it either here or on Spotify. So now, if you're on Spotify, you do a search. It's under shows. So make sure to follow. I mean, if you want to help boost our numbers, make sure that you're following us on Spreaker, and make sure that you're following all 3 of our shows over on Spotify. I'd really appreciate it. I mean, me personally, I use Spotify all the time anyway, so I thought it was pretty cool. You don't want the details of what's going down during the shower, but I was able to listen to Christine's the interview she had with Jim, formerly known as Hook 308, talking about the Gunfighter series, and that show not only was very popular with you guys, but it was also a very fun show to listen to when you got 2 people extremely passionate about the subject, and basically John, Christine, and Jim came to the conclusion that they're going to try to work that into a series. Hopefully monthly. But it was very interesting, and I'll as much as I like. Last weekend they had Clint Eastwood had a movie series on, and I recorded a whole bunch of them, and I enjoyed the spaghetti westerns, and listening to that show, which don't do wouldn't go do it right now, but later you can check it out. Listening to her show, I learned a whole lot of information that I didn't know. But I also realized that all the movies that we've seen over the years, basically very loosely, like Hollywood does, based it on the actual history of, Jesse James and, Doc Hollywood and all of these people that you recognize their names. So Jim had a blast doing it. Christine had a blast doing it. John loved the numbers of them doing it, and Joey's mom does it all the time. So you can expect that series to continue, because Jim's been a friend of mine. I think when me and Jim became YouTube friends, first of all, it was something was a desert prepper or something was one of it was when I met him. I had like 35 subs and he had like 15 subs, and we've been friends ever since then. And he's a great guy, and I really look like so many of you guys. I look forward to finally getting to meet and shake your hand. Now that's not the case with Jolson, but unfortunately, that's still going to happen tomorrow anyway. He's gonna basically walk through the door and just punch me. But I mean, if he's honorable, he'll say "Ed or good," so I get to choose where I get punched. I'm just kidding. I mean, that's the one thing about this whole YouTube thing over the years. Like John Solar, I have been friends with John now for what is it, 3 years, 4 years,
More than that.
5 years.
Yeah, just a little under 6 years.
Oof. And yet, in one way or another, I hang out with John every day. I don't care if it's a quick text message or sending him some indecent shit on Messenger. I have been, I do something with so many of you on a daily basis, but I've never had the actual pleasure, and that's why the bittersweet thing of not having to shoot a Palooza this year is not being able to get together. And I mean, for God's sakes, I mean, getting to meet people that I've interacted with for years, and you finally get a chance to hang out. And Jim can confess to this. All but 1 or 2 people, it turned out to be an okay thing.
Yeah. We all know who that one guy was.
And a quick note for everybody out there listening: if you haven't gone to the main page, each one of these guys has their own page now. All right. Eric has his own Locked and Loaded page. Jim has his own In the Hangar page. Christine has her own Miss Bomey's own page. But they all go to one main page. It says the John Solar Radio Network. You'll see a picture of Eric with his head split off and a bunch of crap hanging out of it. If you go to that page and you click on follow, you will get, we tested it tonight, you will immediately get an email the minute the show goes live. The second the show goes live, emails go out. They don't screw around. You guys saw it's easy to get in the chat room. We'll get the sound popping thing figured out. I think I already know what it is. It's just you can't do it while we're live, so we'll have to get through tonight. But go ahead and follow that, and what it'll do is it'll make sure you'll know anytime any one of the shows goes up, you'll know immediately.
Yeah, and unfortunately, unlike before, there's no pre-chat room. But as soon as the show is live, that's when, Smile Money's got at least 30 minutes of his life. He's not going to know what to do with it.
Well, what he does, he just talks to himself on Facebook until the show starts. That's all.
Oh, and actually, if you're interested to see if anybody else is doing anything else on Spreaker, you can click on them on the in the chat room.
Do what?
Well, like for instance, I just clicked on Mr. Holster to see if he's got any content up, because that man is saturated everywhere. This afternoon I was in the middle of duty session. I changed rolls of toilet paper, and I got like 6 rolls in, and there was a fucking picture of Mr. Holster going, "Yeah, there you are." I'm like, what the fuck? This guy's everywhere.
He must have bought the old Obama rolls and had the pictures changed.
Oh, shit.
Oh, as
No
a
pun
side
intended.
As a side note, if anybody has ever tried the Obama toilet paper, oh my god, it feels so good on my butt.
Did you really use it?
Oh, that would be a shoot-a-palooza weekend. Yeah, that would be what you want.
Yeah.
Have that roll in the fucking biffy.
That's right. How about 5 of those rolls in the biffy out there? Everyone's out there going, "Oh wow, beer, food, and I get to wipe my ass with fucking Obama's face."
Oh my god, Eric's right. Obama's face feels so good on my butthole.
I gotta take crap off of nothing.
Ooh.
Jolson. No, Jolson. We'll talk tomorrow. So just to pick on Jolson for a moment, prior to actually getting to meet him for the first time in person, he's like trying to find beer that I haven't had, and this is coming from a guy whose specialty is Miller High Life.
Hey!
But he sent me a picture, and I got to give him credit right off the bat. We're going to be doing some Beaver Island, and everything is better on Beaver Island.
Yeah, ask Joey's mom.
Oh, man.
All right, we need to get off Joey's mom because I got off on her last night.
And Douglas, you're absolutely right. The problem with putting out the Obama toilet paper is it goes too fast. Everybody wants to just keep wiping their ass with it.
Yeah, wipe twice. Oh, God.
No, never mind. I probably shouldn't go there.
What's the difference? Everybody else has.
Well, I'm just thinking, what about somebody that's sight impaired? How does that work? You just always give it the extra wipe just to be sure? I mean, what happens on burrito night? You know, you got those tasty ones.
Burrito night.
I'm fucking worried about this.
Oh, yeah. Yes, J-Dog, I have had several things. There's a brewery in the area, actually over in Superior, which it's called New Earth Rider, and they've had a whole roll. Thanks, Douglas. Everything I've had from them has been pretty good. So J-Dog, you're in charge of the Earth Rider brew for tomorrow. That would be after shooting for anybody out there paying attention. So.
Sure, it will be.
Okay, though, on the lineup tomorrow, for sure, the Desert Eagle is going out. The what I call the G20R race gun. That's going out to see if my polishing job on it has corrected what Joey fucked up.
I didn't do anything.
Joey,
Yeah, we know.
if you didn't do anything, explain to me how I fired 16 rounds through that gun without a problem. You step up to that, and your fucking big stupid mitts keep knocking the mag out of it, and then it goes 2 shots, screws up, 3 shots, screws up.
I'm not the only one that had that problem. Corey had a problem with it also, so it wasn't just me.
No Smile money as of right now. I haven't recharged the batteries, but I have a whole list of things I need to do before bedtime tonight, and putting an old battery into the camera. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Smile money, he's absolutely right.
Speaking of which,
The memory card for said camera is in my hands, and I'm going to put it someplace where I see it. Because as Smile Money knows, that's what went wrong with the last trip I had out. But I did get to learn something about my phone, and now I have a new phone, and this actually would record just fine. So, see, but here's the thing. I know so many people are like, okay, you're a shooting channel. When's the last time you put up a shooting video? Yeah, I know, blah, blah, blah. I have a long way to go anytime that I want to shoot, and it's not. But the problem is I have an easier time making shooting videos when I'm by myself. When we get together as a group, you're just having so much fun being able to get together and hang out. I mean, Joey.
Yes.
It was me, you, Nihap, Samantha's boyfriend Corey was with, and a lot of times it's just a lot of fun just to be hanging out, let alone, of course, if anybody should have been recording what you show up with, what was that camera, like $10,000 or $20,000?
What do you think I made of money?
Well,
It was expensive, but not that expensive.
yeah.
Less than $1,000, put it that way.
It's a really nice camera.
yeah, it was less than $999.
Yeah, $999.99. Wow.
Actually, I have
No,
a
you cannot win. Just you need to be quiet, buddy.
I have a YouTuber out there. Actually, it's I'm drawing a blank. His real name is Steve. He's never gonna hear this anyway. It's one Yankee Cowboy, I believe is his channel, and he was talking about upgrading to a 4K Sony camera, and he gave out the model number and said that it was on order and he was supposed to have it in time for the next video that he did. And I'm just like, I punched that model in and went and looked on Amazon, and all I have is this look. Fuck. That's like it was like
It's nice 4K cameras.
yeah, it was like just shy of $1,000. It was like, oh my, and not to pick on my friend Steve. Steve, if you ever hear this, he's also a Facebook friend, so there's a chance that he might listen to this. You know, he does videos. So, but when you spend that kind of money on a camera, maybe you should have a. I mean, so be it. I mean, I'm never going to stop somebody. You know, you're talking to a guy that every single time I put my GP Enterprise in the back of my truck, I have to carry a special rider on my truck insurance because the rifle is worth about 10 times what my pickup truck is worth. But
You're really proud of that fact. You know that.
yeah.
Gap insurance. There you go.
But also too, if you look at that Sony camera that's about like $4,000, it almost looks like it's one step below a motion picture camera.
Oh, and Smile Money, you're way behind on the 5.7. The since the magazine issue on the 5.7, it's had 1,000 rounds put through it without a single failure. So.
No, you're right, Smart Money. Don't let him bullshit you.
As a matter of fact, we can put a few through it right now.
You have no hair on your balls. If you don't fucking do a kitchen pot. Seems like you said you could put a few through it right now.
He won't do it because it has.
Yeah, that's because he knows Christine will fucking hang him by his short hairs.
Coincidentally, his video features went out.
I am a unicorn.
You should have seen the instantaneous attitude that I got the time I went downstairs and fired off a bunch of primers.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Good thing she wasn't here for the first shoot of Palooza.
Or was she?
She went grocery shopping.
Oh, and that's the one you did with the fucking the telephone books or whatever?
Yeah.
Speak with your inside voice, so she doesn't hear it.
Joey, quit being such a...
I would have personally never believed that a 22, a suppressed 22 round would make it through 3 phone books. And then lodge somewhere in the wall behind it.
Wow.
So it's at 10:15. We're done talking about Ed and the VA and cancer and everything.
Oh,
I'm asking for a friend.
Is Ed still here?
I'm
still here.
Just asking for a friend.
I'm just cruising along. I'm listening. But I want to ask Eric one question. What kind of paint job is on your 58? Meaning, was it dipped? Was it Duracoat? How did you do that?
Probably Cerakote.
Yeah, Duracoat.
It's
Cerakote.
it has the water droplets in that color are Cerakoted. Then it was coated in chameleon clear coat Cerakote.
Oh, okay.
Cerakote and Duracote are two different. It's still paint, if for lack of a better term, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just two different processes, two different compounds. If you will.
And I tell you, I have taken like the barrel and shit off of it, and nowhere have I found the original color yet. So,
yeah, whoever did it, they did a phenomenal job. I will give them credit where credit's due.
Oh yeah.
I'm not that.
well, it was one thing that he changed the overall on it, and then he didn't like the sights. I didn't like the sights. I didn't know he was going to go in that direction. Then he also didn't like the grips, but the trigger job that he did on it, how he managed to. I mean, even the look on my brother-in-law on Mike's face when he pulled the trigger, he's just like, "Oh my god, I want to shoot this thing." It's still trigger. Jay did not want to make it a light trigger. He said, "This is not a competition gun. This would be a very dangerous gun to have a light trigger in it." I mean, anybody in this group that has been out and watched people firing a revolver, a Smith & Wesson 500, I've seen double taps.
Yep.
A double tap on a freaking revolver.
I've seen it twice with mine.
Mm-hmm.
So when Jay said, "What do you think of the trigger on that?" and I said, "I don't particularly like it, but I'm afraid to touch it because of what the gun is." He goes, "Okay." He says, "My goal is to try to clean it up and leave the pull weight what it was, but make it just yeah." And I don't. Again, I think he got a hold of some of that John Hubert pixie dust because the job that he did on the trigger, just right there, completely blows me away. When it's like, damn. But yeah, I couldn't be happier with the end result, and that's considering he just put send it off to somebody and go, do whatever you think. Oh, thank God Jay's favorite color isn't pink, and he purchases brand new Bedazzle kit.
That's what I did with Mark. I gave Mark very little ideas of what I wanted done with that MP40 I sent to him, and man, they knocked it out of the park, dude.
I said, look at how that thing came back. Oh yeah, I mean, if we're gonna like have invisible thank you sponsorship going on, market at JoJo's.
Oh yeah, the work they do up there is phenomenal. Everything I've ever sent up there for anything comes back just 100% over the top I wanted. So, Mark's stippling jobs are, to me, the best I've ever felt. I love what the stippling he puts on my guns.
Yeah, after listening to you, I really should have put the frame for the G20 in the box along with the slide. But yeah, he was very specific. I want the slide, your suppressor sights, and the optic. He's like, I want to make sure that they all work together. And it was just like, he's like, you, your package should be on your porch by the time you get home. Okay. He goes, now when you look down the sights, you tell me what you see. And it was just like 3 dots, and right in the very center of the front sight hovers the dot from the vortex, the optics. And it was just like, and then when we took it out and shot it, I, some of my very first shot, what Joey, we had that gong set up at like 120 yards.
You guys were about to fuck. It was definitely around 100.
And you could hit it all day long with that pistol. Except for you, because you kept knocking the mag out of it. Fucking gun.
Fuck off.
God.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That was a fun day, though. That's actually, Joey, that's the location we're planning on going tomorrow. For the shoot that year, we went on Carroll Trail to the left, but the area that we were that day, well, of course, we didn't really have a choice due to the fact that the other one all closed off. But I'm glad we found the area on the other side because you get a pretty decent area.
I think the best part of the day was trying to measure how far the P220 was throwing the 10mm casings.
Oh,
yeah.
When you're shooting that SIG, you better calculate it properly, or you're going to start paying for people's paint jobs.
Yeah.
My baby Eagle 45's that way. First time I took that out to Alex's, they're firing it. He starts going, "What the fuck?" And I could hear him through my, I stopped shooting. And he goes, "Do that again." I said, "Do what again?" He said, "Shoot it." So I shot, and that fucker was throwing 45 ACP, 45 feet, and hitting it in the house.
Damn.
That's actually kind of incredible for that, because of all the pistols that I have or have had, it's the 10 millimeters that every single one of them. I don't have anything that shoots well. I think the Glock is the one that probably throws them the least distance, but that my 1006 and the Rock Island, in that Rock Island, it throws them into another zip code. When we were in Missouri at the Shoot of Plaza, where we were standing, it was 47 feet out to the road, and we were finding brass out on the road.
Okay. I remember that.
Clyde Hill just got in the chat room.
I see that, and he's having an audio problem with all of us. So just to mess with Clyde, we'll start to collect.
We're doing that anyway. We don't have to do it.
Maybe if we do that, it'll actually work back out. And speaking of people to say thank you to, seems how he's here.
Yeah.
Clyde. Clyde is the one that purchased the handguard, the specific handguard that Christine wanted for the woman's build. And he also found out that they are a very awesome company. So that not only are they getting kudos, the handguard, Jim is going to try to enhance the handguard so that their information on it stands out. So it's awesome when you actually find good companies. So maybe moving forward, if this all works out with them, maybe they can help us with a build in the future.
Hornet fixer build. I mean, what?
Say what? It is also, companies that like Odinworks and, it just amazes me how they jump on the bandwagon sometimes to help out.
Yeah, Odinworks was good for Eric until he ran Alicia out.
Yeah. Got rid of Alicia. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, she's. Wonder who else.
Yeah, am I still coming in too loud, or is this like I'm trying to work on this all the time?
No, you sound all right to me.
What are you hearing in the background?
Well, it's like your background's. It's when normally your background is just like shh. You just hear this like white noise all around you. That was not bad.
I think I figured it out. That's why.
So do you still have another connection now at Odinworks, Eric? Or is Alicia the last one?
No, that's I believe it's another female named Jacqueline. She
Jacqueline?
Yeah.
Jacqueline?
Or Jake Quillen. Jake Quillen?
Jake Quillen, that's it.
Jake Quillen. You done messed up, A.A. Ron.
Yeah.
I don't think first of all, thanks to YouTube, I'm pretty much down to, 2 sponsors. So.
Good old YouTube.
Okay, yeah. Joey's coming in clear. So what did Joey do that the rest of us didn't?
No, I have.
Because I'm hearing static on somebody, and I don't know who it is.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, that's just the background. What I was looking it up, and I found some stuff. There's some settings when you switch over and you try to do something like this. Like we're coming in through a cable output via audio system right now, so it picks up everything. So we have to make some changes on everybody's stuff is all.
I want to know what changes you made because you, Mr. Producer, sound much better than you did in any of our testing.
Would you like to hear the horrible noise? We hear the horrible truth. The guy was like, "So what'd you buy?" I told him what I bought. He went, "Wow, that's going to be an expensive paperweight." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "That entire board with all the knobs and all that stuff." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You can just go ahead and dump that now." All I have is this right here. I have a sound card I have an external sound card on steroids. I have a Lexon Alpha. He had me get rid of the board, had me get rid of all the rest of the stuff. He said, "That's just a waste of fucking time. It'll drive you crazy." I said, "Really?" He went, "Yep, get rid of all of it. Can't use any of it. All bullshit. You bought the hype." I had the same setup as Never Enough Ammo had, but all newer equipment. And he was like, "Yeah, well, that's what people do when they go, I want to learn how to do this or learn how to do that." And they buy all this incredible equipment, he said, for a Google Plus Hangout. It's bullshit. Doesn't work. So I got the Lexon Alpha. I think it's like $40. And I run myself through that, and I have my standard mic, my standard power supply, and it's converted over into RCA jacks and stuff, and that's it. Dial it down, and it sounds really, really, really good.
So after we're off on our very first show, there's more shit you can change.
Yeah.
And then I guess Eric's going to need the link to Amazon so we can get one.
No, Eric's not going to need to get one of these.
I'm happy with my setup, and that was thanks to Johnny Watson. I have I run two separate mics. So if I have a guest or I sit in with Christine, I've got two separate mics. This one, which amazes me, is the from Marshall. It's the 990, and this is like a $200 and something condenser. Is that right? Condenser microphone.
Yep.
And they had
Patriot.
they had it almost. They were almost giving them away because it has the American flag on it, and they couldn't sell them. It was like the microphone is the same as every one that they had, but they had this one like on sale down to price. I think it was like $50 something from $200 and something.
I think we should do that.
Yeah, because it has an American flag on it, and somehow they couldn't. Shame on everybody. First of all, once you put the the spit guard and shit on it, you can't see any of that anyway. But it's a great sounding mic, and then the small little board that runs it gives me the ability to turn the power up and down on each mic, and the volume that goes to my headphones up and down. So I love the setup. I'm glad.
Well, like he said to me was, if everything was fine before and everybody was fine before, then everybody's fine now. You just need to dial stuff in. So I mean, he literally had me rip all that stuff out. I took all those big panels that have the 45 knobs that I was trying to learn. All that's all out now. All I have is a Lexicon Alpha. That's it. It's like a sound card on fucking steroids, is what it is.
So wait, who's helping you do this?
Oh, it was a guy in one of those chat rooms. He was like, "So did they suck before?" I said, "No, they always sounded great. Everyone did. Then they sound great now." I went, "No, you don't understand." He went, "I do understand. I understand perfectly well. If they sounded good on yesterday, and now they all sound like crap, it's because something's not dialed in right. You guys aren't set. Something's not set. You have to fix a setting because you can't sound great with the same equipment. And now when you change programs, everybody sounds like shit. Doesn't work that way." Made sense to me. So I pulled all my gear out, and he told me how to hook it up, and it sounded perfect. Absolutely perfect. Because yesterday, Eric was having nothing but trouble with me. I sounded like crap. I was going in and out, horrible. Couldn't figure it out. I was like, how do you have hundreds and hundreds of dollars of equipment, and it sounds terrible? Apparently, I didn't need any of the equipment, so.
That static stuff, that just started for me. I didn't hear that in the first half of the show, at least.
I don't hear static.
I do.
I don't.
It's like right in the background. It almost sounds like mosquitoes humping.
Yeah, Clyde, I'm in mono right now because I have to keep turning the air conditioner on and off. I live in Maine, and it's almost 70 degrees outside, so I'm dying.
Almost.
I'm literally sweating.
You know, yesterday we were at 95. Today we had storms come through, and we got 20 degrees. We were like 75 here just a little while ago. I was like, are you kidding me, man? This is like pneumonia weather.
Welcome to my world.
Well, at least you know that Christine's show will go okay tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yep.
dial it in today. And then tomorrow will be just fine.
I mean, you have to honestly have to admit the first show here sure went a lot better than some of
Yeah.
the blog radio shows.
Even though we got to do a little more dialing on the secondary mic inputs, that's fine. That's fine. But everybody started saying, "Hey, I got in the chat room first time out." Nobody was freaking out. I didn't see Eric going, "Motherfucking blah, God damn it, son of die!"
Shit, I'm done. I'm making pizza.
Yeah, you didn't hear any of
It was
that.
pretty easy it was pretty easy to get on though. I mean,
Yeah.
compared to Blog Talk Radio.
Oh yeah. That's why I meant.
Pretty get on, just like Joey's mom.
Oh, baby.
Huh? Yeah.
She's so
And
big,
Jim goes
not
for
even
the hat
Dora.
trick.
Joey's mom's so big, not even Dora can explore her.
Wow.
Do you need a beer?
Do I need a beer?
No, does he need a beer? Nabe.
Wow, did she just offer to get you a beer? If she offered to get you a beer, take it.
No, she never offers. Someone sent me a little bell that says beer to me, and she's like, "You fucking shake that one more time, I'm gonna come down there and shove it up your ass."
Kinky.
And somehow I believed it when I heard it.
I don't recall saying that. I do not recall saying that.
I'm pretty sure that's.
I'm
Well,
pretty sure that I did.
go get the bell and ring it, and let's see what happens.
And someone screen cap this because it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's probably on a brewery review somewhere. Ring, 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 ring. Let me come down and shove it up your ass.
I don't recall saying that.
I can say this: I have heard more references to letting go of Miss Bomey's cock on beer reviews than I ever thought I'd ever hear.
Yeah.
Come on! My cock is a nice cock-looking cock.
I mean,
Quack.
it's not something you're used to hearing. Some girl comes downstairs and goes, "Let go of my cock." I swear to God, let go of my cock. I mean it. You're like,
It's all about the cock.
Yeah.
that's just so fucked up. Why is she telling him to let go of her cock?
Oh my God.
It's lime green. It's the best color ever.
Oh, it's the best color cock.
Wow.
The best.
Good God.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
John's like, it's the red zone. Can't go in there.
Pretty much, there was nothing I could say right then that wasn't gonna go wrong. So I'm just gonna walk away from that one slowly. Keep my back to the wall.
So is this the chat room now?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the chat room. Everybody say hi to Miss Bomey.
Bobby!
Oh, man.
Did you leave messages for the guys in the hut to fund the new chat?
They're just wandering. All you see right now is them wandering around going, "Bome, Bome,
Bowman?
Bome,
Bowman?
Bome, Bome."
It's gonna be a good show tomorrow.
No, Christopher, it's just you.
Boyfriend.
J-Dog says you'll see you tomorrow.
Yes. Breakfast.
We're working on it, Christopher. It's the first show. The chat room worked. Accept that. Go with that.
Yeah.
I want to point out that Ed is the first person that's on your show, on the new speaker, and that he was the first person that called in on my show when I
Yeah.
first started. He's got a lot of firsts under his belt.
Yeah. Popped a lot of cherries.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers.
There you go. Ed the popper.
Yeah. Hey, Christopher, if you want to call in, it's 818-532-9773.
Oh my God.
I don't even know what the new phone number is yet. Or haven't we got that far?
Yeah, we just gave it out.
Yeah, 818. Chris, call us.
It's
818
Blog Talk Radio.
532-9773.
Oh God.
Stop picking on my boyfriend. This is not a call-in show. This was Smile Money said. I just
we'll have the ability to call in.
John, I have a number. I have our call-in number.
Oh, you do?
Yep. It's 1-605.
Don't you dare.
475-6972.
Put it in the chat room, Dusseldorf.
Okay, I'm sorry. Get that in there.
You are a shit.
Well, this is.
That is not the number.
Yes, this is the chat
That
room
is
number.
not the number. You're a lying little bastard.
It is
not.
the number.
No.
That is the calling line.
No, it's not.
Want to talk to Christine? Call 1-605-475-6972.
Don't call the number. Somebody's actually dialing it. You hear that in the background?
Yeah, it's John Solar.
Is not a working number. Please check the number and dial again. El número que marcó no está en servicio.
Go back across the border.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, was that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm going now.
Fucking Jerry that got me on that one. Dude, I got a new work number. Give me a call as soon as you can. I gotta ask you something. Fucker.
And you fell for the fact that you never hardly ever call the leprechaun, but he asked you to call him at work this time.
Yeah, he got me. But don't worry, I retaliated all afternoon. I think it was Dr. Steve that I think I got the funniest response. Well, most people started off with the same response. Asshole. That was funny.
Wasn't much you can say.
Just some guy posted a picture on Facebook. He got custom Cokes made. You know how, like, Jimmy got me with foreign fixture and shit on? This guy got custom Cokes made with... The first name is Craven Moorhead. The second name is Barry McCockskinner. The third one is an old standby. Hey, would you blow me? Then you got Dixie Normus.
Dixie Normus.
And last but not least, Mike Litteris. And Coke made it for him, but Coke would not do the valve skip on Hornet Fixer. You communist fucks.
Oh, God, man.
I have no comment.
Yes, you do.
My butt's vibing.
You forgot I meant to hugging kids.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Douglas, you are absolutely right.
You would think that.
Thanks to the fact that, right, at this moment in time, we don't have a call-in, well, except for the 1-605-475-6972.
Well, here, I can do this just for all those people that are missing it.
This is a Scots Yard.
And there you have it.
I didn't hear it. Oh, that's right. It was in the chat room. Never mind.
Oh, what did we miss us? What did we miss us?
You missed the lawnmower.
Oh.
This is a Scots Yard. No, we didn't do
sound effects. You don't hear the sound effects.
Yeah, the chat room running in the background.
I can't control the volume on the chat room, so
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I've got it paused.
I can't. The slider don't work.
No, you put it on a separate
bottom.
computer. Put it on a separate computer if you have to.
Yeah, I have it on a separate. Well, I just have it on a separate page. That's all. But my slider.
And the slider's on the bottom.
Yeah, it's on the bottom. The little button.
Yeah, it's froze. I can't move it. It won't let me move it. As soon as I hover over it, it like it's supposed to do something, but I can't move it. I get full blast.
How many times have you said that when you were in bed? Every time I hover over it, I can't move it. Nothing happens.
It's full blast.
No comment.
And the buzzing's back.
We'll fix it.
We'll fix it. Black Dick's enormous.
We'll get it fixed.
Just letting you know, it was gone. It just came back. So
I hear it completely. It's in my ear.
It was gone for a minute. I blame Joey. He's over there doing something.
It sounds like you're microwaving tinfoil.
Something like that.
So, Jim, is Clyde right? You like Black Dick's enormous?
What?
Clyde says you like Black Dick's enormous.
Clyde. He didn't spell my name right, so I don't care. I'm not paying attention to it.
Yeah, Clyde, if you're going to type Jim's name, it's spelled Fucker.
You're just so fucking hilarious. Here, hold on. Let me whisper you something. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off.
You need to remember that. She just have a shirt made like that. I'll just that up.
J-Dog says he hears a buzz. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Is he saying he's buzzed?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Hey, J-Dog, does it sound like this?
No.
Yeah, it's a little off.
You're the douchebag now.
We're down to 15 minutes. Even
part of this.
we can go for another 5 hours if we wanted to.
For fuck's sake, don't.
See, that reminds me of the very first time Christine sat in on the show. So is that all you fucking do? Just talk? That's it. Just fucking sit around and talk.
And look, she turns around and gets on Spotify before everybody else.
Yeah.
Like I said, glad you could join my bus. On board.
Yes, my money, I agree. Well, hopefully the sound's gotten a little bit better. Johnny Concho had to get out because he said it was too hard to understand what we're saying.
How is it going overall,
Might be drunk.
as you started this?
Possibility.
Well, after the
Has it been okay? I mean, you were chatting away before I came in. Maybe I'll leave.
It's got this like cutout popping. You can hear what everybody's saying. It's got this annoying cutout popping. We'll get it all figured out. We'll get it figured out. I mean, we're forced to do reactionary behavior. That was it. Blog Talk they were gonna fuck up every single show. I mean, after this one, the last one, they were gonna mess them all up. So we had no choice. We had to get out of there.
Greg have a chicken fetish?
Do I have a what fetish?
No, Greg.
Chicken fetish?
Mm-hmm.
It's a boot chicken fetish.
Oh, she's talking to boot chickens, huh? Okay.
Yeah, a boot chickens.
I'm not talking about shitters.
Well, chickens have shitters.
And there it is.
Yep.
The talk has begun.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we got 1 hour and 44 minutes and 47 seconds. Miss Bummy walks in and goes, shitters. Shitters. Let's talk about shitters.
I said I'm not talking about them.
But that's your secret way of talking about them.
Yeah,
We know
it's like,
that.
don't think about baseball. What do you all thinking about. Let's
She
not
walks
talk
in the room.
about shitters.
She walks in the room. I'm not going to talk about shitters. No matter what you guys do today, you can't lure me in to talk about shitters. Already talking about shitters.
I'm not going to talk about a shitter.
Neither am I.
Yeah, I can't wait for your show tomorrow. I'm not going to talk about shitters.
Well, you know,
I
but
won't be
that,
talking about shitters tomorrow.
the last one that was at the shoot, it was pretty clean when I was up there.
The shitter?
Oh yeah, the shitter was great.
Biffy's or Buffy's or everything.
Prince Biffy.
Oh, Brent's
Yeah,
Biffy.
yeah. If they have down here, we want your stinking business. But you know, if they had a little music piped in, that would have been a lot better.
We had the light. Does that count?
Yeah, well, yeah, I did have a light.
At least Joey is able to find his junk.
It's important to have a light in your shitter.
Why the hell does my junk come up?
Why do you want a light in your shitter? I don't understand that.
Joey, does your junk come up?
Yes, it does.
Christine says you have a light in your shitter, Joey. Is that like some kind of a freaking, I don't know.
Oh no.
Is it a lighthouse, Joey? Do you bring them in? Is that what you're doing there? You're like, follow the light. Go into the light. Go into the light.
It sounds like a freaking
Go to the light,
Oh my
Joey.
god. Now that reminds me.
Joey, go to the light.
Can you imagine?
Airlines.
Can you imagine having?
Exits are.
Can you imagine having that job? Having the job to change that light bulb? That would really suck, huh? What are you doing this weekend? Changing in the event of a water
Totally
hurricane?
out of context. I was not talking about Joey Shitter. You said it's important to have.
You said Joey has a light in his shitter. That's what you said. It's important that he has a light in
I
his
did
shitter.
not. I said it's important to have a light in the shitter. I didn't say Joey's shitter.
Anybody who disagrees with what I said, 818-532-9773, call in, let us know.
Right? And I don't know why I think there's a light in there.
I was not looking at any shitter.
The phone lines are open. We're waiting.
Hold on. So you said I don't have a nice shitter.
And,
I believe that.
and,
Oh my god.
and thank you, Douglas. Yes, I think once we get the sound figured out, this is going to be good. And we are working on the phone, the call-in part. Meanwhile, 818-532-977.
All the lines are open. Christine, nobody's calling to agree with you. I think that makes me the winner.
Yeah, if you agree with Christine, call 818-532-9773.
Okay, first of all, wrong number. Secondly, not funny. Third, move on. Here we go.
Fourth, right number.
Funny as
Fifth,
hell.
totally fucking funny. Sixth, let's just hang out on this topic for a little while.
That's not the number.
818-532-9773.
No.
But you never got it right in a fucking year.
I was going to say, yeah, she
That was
didn't.
for Blog
I mean-
Talk. That's not for this show.
No, it's the number.
We carried over. We have that number. That's our number.
Are
818-532.
you screwing with me?
No,
You're
he
getting my
owns the
change.
number. It wasn't Blog Radio.
Get this out of here.
Phone providers, you can take the phone number with you.
Yeah, John said, fuck you, Blog Radio, and he took his number with him.
I'm taking my toys and I'm going home.
That's it. Screw you
You know,
guys. I'm going home.
I think it's a fail if you have to use a lighter to light a lighter. I'm just saying.
Have you got a lighter? Why? My lighter won't start.
Yeah, hang on. I got one over. Meanwhile, back in Florida, Jim's thinking about how to rearrange his sock drawer.
He's just saying that.
I'm thinking how I can kill all you motherfuckers.
Say what?
Yeah, your mic is on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
that was I was reading something on the internet, and sorry that came out. That wasn't me.
It's your twin.
Smile Money wants to know if you know how many people are listening live right now.
No, not a goddamn clue.
Something that will have
I
an
know. I got
in
a
the
whole
future?
shit. I have a whole shit ton of emails from people. And when I say this, I love you all dearly. I really, really do. But I said it 50 fucking times. If you don't follow, then you won't know when the show goes. So then you have to fucking be on your own and go to that link and go to that link at the right time. If you follow the network, then you'll know immediately. Boom, what show's going on right now? What show's happening? Go right to it. You go right in the chat room, no big deal at all.
Lots of noted.
But I must have a fucking list of 20 emails. Where's the show? It's like, I'm not even gonna answer. I'm not even gonna fucking answer.
Don't even go.
Okay, there is a link in the chat room I just put there. If you click on that link, once you get there, follow.
That's it.
Once you're following, you will get notified of the shows.
And
If you-
you get an email like
That's your
within
followers.
seconds of us going
No,
live.
these are,
Come in.
this is who is following John's network right now. Bearded
Oh.
CB82, Clyde Hill, Mr. Holster, me, Steve, the Crazy Scotsman, Jim, Ed, Wade, Douglas, Mark, that asshole from JoJo's, John, Black Dog, Joey Cuz, useless, Johnny Concho, J Dog, and Smile Money. That all these guys are the only ones right now that are going to get notified every single time the show goes live.
And what I mean, and I know it works perfect because the other day I got up at like, I don't know, it must have been 1 o'clock or so in the morning, 1:30 in the morning, and I thought, you know what, I can't sleep. I'll go on. I'll fuck around. I'll learn something. I'll just learn something. So I went live, and it's like 1:30 in the morning. All of a sudden, J Dog's there. Boom. I was like, wow, okay, well, okay, obviously something works, and we chatted back and forth for a few moments, and yeah, so I mean, yeah, like he said, it pops up in the top bar. If you have the phone, and by the way, you guys, you can have a phone app if you want. It's there. It's up to you. I'm not encouraging you to do the app, but if you like to listen to stuff in your car or whatever, and you have the app and you have the way to transfer to your radio, that's kind of cool.
That's actually Real Cobra Burnout was listening to the show while he was driving. So yeah, there's an app, and you can do the chat room on the app also.
There's an app for that.
There is an app for everything.
Yeah, they tried to sell me an app for Christine's
including
show.
Joey's mom.
That's right. There is an app for her. It's just
Oh,
not
baby.
it's just not an appetite. That's all.
What did I do to my show?
They wanted to sell me an app for your show. Yeah, yours has a different type of following. They were like, you know what? For $150, you can get an app for her show alone. So you'd have your own app, and I'm thinking, yeah, no, I don't really see the need to have your own app.
No.
No, I don't. We're focused on we're focused right now on trying to get you on iHeartRadio.
So there I am.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
There I am on the app. So I'm in the chat room right now.
I suppose I should download
See,
that on my phone too.
I did that with seeing it changed. If you
That's
see it,
from Android Spreaker, yeah.
mhm.
Like J-Dog's
so
on his
it will
phone.
tell you. Okay, that's kind of cool.
J-Dog's on his phone listening, and you are.
It looks like everybody else is.
Everybody else is on a link.
On the pooter.
Everybody else is using the widow.
Oh. Pooter?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Pooter?
Oh, Clyde's the shit in the 11 out. Now what?
The other cool thing was is we have since we have the big shows, we don't have a time restriction, and we also don't have a. So in other words, if you like, you know what, I decided I want to go live It's not good for me tonight. I got some things I want to do tonight. Can we go live earlier? We can go live whenever you want. We don't have a. We have the top program they have times 3. So we have no restrictions for time frame constraints. We have no restrictions for time. What time of the day we can go on. We can do whatever the hell we want.
So, right now, if we decided we wanted to do a 4th of July or whatever the hell was all booked up last year.
Yeah, 4th of July. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get first consideration because I have 3 of the highest. You can't spend any more money. That's it. It's max. That's the most you can spend. So when you go, what's the premium package? What's the ultra premium package? Yeah, I'll take 3 of those. That's what we have.
You crazy mom.
So, visit the sponsors.
Listen, yeah, and I'm not doing mid rolls or any of that. You guys aren't getting pounded with commercials. There's a commercial in the beginning. There's a commercial at the end. We got Spotify has picked up, and by the way, huge congratulations and thank you for Christine because you got the door open for all those guys. Number one, it's hard to get in when you have explicit shows. They have room for them, they do, but it's hard to get in, hard to take space and all that. But because of Christine, they took the whole network, the whole entire network, which was like, what they loved is unlike a lot of places, if you go there, you look at shows that are very famous. I mean, famous shows, and you go, they have 25 episodes, and you're like, wow, 25 episodes, that's crazy. We arrived knocking on the doorstep. They were like, so we get a whole couple years worth of episodes to download into the system. So people can go in there and listen, and it's always going to be you could never listen before there's a new show on. So they really liked that. They liked it that we came already prepared with everything. A lot of people show up with like 4 episodes. Good Lord, we showed up with what? Holy crap. 300 and some odd episodes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it had to be.
Oh yeah, it was a lot.
CB just got in.
Yeah.
Just came in from Android.
Yeah, he's on the phone too. There you go.
Mm.
It's nice. I mean, it's
Yeah.
nice. You can work on the phone. You can work on anything. You know.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Hey, CB.
It seems like this is gonna have a lot more flexibility.
Yeah, we just gotta work all the bugs out of it. That's all.
Oh yeah, that'll come.
It'll take a little time. But I think it's been pretty good.
I mean, seriously, guys, if you look at it with the car analogy, we just rolled some shit off of the trailer, brought it to the line, and we just pulled a 10-second quarter mile, and it's only going to get better from here. So
Right. We have
It's just like
one day of me and Eric on. That's it. That's all we have is one day of me and Eric for like 25-30 minutes, and that's it.
It's like being a test pilot, John. It's like, I remember over on Blog Talk how it was trying to get, situated and get on the show and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This one was a breeze.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Bearded CB. Hey, Bearded CB. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Love you. Love you.
Oh, I know. Notice I said hi, Ed.
Yeah.
Hi, Christine. Hi, John.
What the fuck?
Hello.
Fuck Eric. Fuck Joey.
Well, no. He said hi, Christine. Hi, John. He called Ed a whore.
Oh, did he?
It says ho Ed.
Oh, Ed.
Oh, Ed? Yeah.
Hey, Bearded.
Co-ed is co-ed.
Bearded CB. Want to see Christine's cock? She was bragging about it everywhere.
How close in the dark.
Yeah.
It was. It's Simon Green.
You know what? Those are all things no woman ever wants to hear. Can you imagine that in the bar? Okay. You want to see my cock? Glows in the dark. Slimer Green.
Yeah. There's like fucking ointment out there made just for that.
All shit a chick never wants to freaking hear you say.
I mean,
Imagine Christine be like this. Where? I want to see it. Show it to me.
I mean, how many ports of call is Jim?
You had me at Slimer Green.
You know,
He chirps in real slow. No.
Yeah.
He was looking up on how to kill a soul without anybody finding it.
Yeah.
I already know that, Joey. Don't worry about that.
Bearded CB sent you a message there, Joey.
You know, Jim's going to be figuring out that whole Mission
Going to Dark
Impossible thing. He's going to loop his camera back so he can get in his fucking car and then, like, you know, stop off in New York, do a double tap on Joey's forehead, and then head to Minnesota.
Then head to Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Hey?
But if he came up here, he'd have to stop to see Phil first before he left.
No,
Did
I'm
you
not
say
coming to New
gefilte
York.
fish? What? What the hell did you just say, Joey?
He said I need to see Phil first. He said it in that gay ass fucking New York accent.
Can you hear that?
What the fuck is
What? Get the hell out of here!
Oh, you looking at the link? That's one of the funniest movies ever made. John Ritter is a comic genius.
Where is
And
From a movie called Skin Deep with John Ritter back in the 80s. It's hilarious. If you've never seen that, look it up. If you can find it, watch it. It's fucking
It's
hilarious.
bouncing all over the place. Holy shit!
And when it appears means it goes somewhere.
It glows, it's Slimer Green.
Slimer Green? Oh, Lord.
Can you hear can you hear it? Are you listening to the, okay. Yeah, this is a radio show, though. They're watching dicks bounce around in the dark with glow-in-the-dark fucking condoms on. I didn't put the link in the chat room.
Oh,
Everybody's,
man.
everybody's watching dicks bounce around. You're welcome. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Hey, what?
Jim just pulled a Bobby on us.
yeah, thanks, Jim.
Instead of a mic drop, he's gonna have a dick drop.
But on the other side of that coin is the fact that if this was Blog Radio, we'd be gone 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'd be
Oh,
doing
that's true.
you know, Eric gay and you know, all the music's playing.
How are we going to hear that?
Yeah, we don't get to hear the music.
Yeah, we don't hear that.
All you gotta do is I unmute my chat room and I listen to music.
There you go. Unmute your chat room.
I can't control the volume, though. It's
And the chat room is delayed on my end because I haven't listened to it the whole show.
I teased him. I made it sound like we were gonna quit.
Oh, wait.
I want to see more clips from Hollywood Nights. Fucking movie is a fucking classic.
It's one of my all-time favorites. I
Yeah.
bought that on Amazon so I could have a digital copy of it.
If you want to see,
Cool.
hey, Ed, if you want to see more clips of Joey's mom, just let me know. I'll forward that shit over to you.
Okay, sounds good.
Look, Christine. You gotta turn the lights off, though.
Christine has a glow-in-the-dark dick. What is that? Should I be worried?
Oh, it broke.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
Now imagine that she had a glow-in-the-dark dick in her hand for 4 seconds and it broke.
That should tell you something about
Quality?
Yeah.
well, you're,
Kinda
but,
scary.
but it didn't phase you, so you must be used to that.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this down now. All right, so you can unmute your chat rooms and we'll go ahead and exit out. Thank you all for being here on the inaugural speaker flight of Ebomi's Locked and Loaded. We'll get the sound stuff. I mean, we'll get it all tightened up. Everything will be much better. But you guys, you've had, the chat room's been fantastic. Everything else seems perfect. We just got some sound stuff we got to work out, and I think we'll be good to go. And on that note, I'll pass it back to you, Eric. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, thanks guys for following us over here. Obviously, you know, if you listen to the directions, more people will get notified. I'm speaking of the choir right now. In the chat room, it was awesome. Really appreciate all you guys that were that here and hanging out. What I really like about this, John, is I can have this chat room up without it wrecking the thing. So I have you guys over here, so I can do that clusterfuck going down, and I can see everybody that's right up there. And yes, Bearded CB, thank you for showing up. Smile Money, Clyde, Douglas, J Dog, Christopher. I don't even know who's even still even here.
Mr. Anymore. Holster, we've had a lot of people on tonight.
Oh yeah,
Holster. Yeah, it's been pretty good for the first go around, and like I said, we'll figure out the sound. Appreciate it. It gives us some flexibility if we're having a really good show to run a little bit longer or start whenever the hell we want. So appreciate it, guys, and we will see you next week, where my special guest is.
You don't even know.
The glow in the dark cock.
I know tomorrow's going to be crazy, though. Tomorrow's going to be absolutely insane. Christine, tell them what you got. Tell them what you have.
Tomorrow night, I have Glenn and Ray on my show. I have both the boys come on and talk about rock and roll, music, and all things related to music.
cool.
And I already got my questions ready for them. Hoot, hoot.
On that note,
I gotta step up the game.
There you go.
And on that note, we are fucking out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
And we got to say, press the button.
Somebody press the fucking button.
Eric's